What's up? I'm your host, Jolie Live, and I'm here with...
Raphael Alejandro, and I'm gonna play Pucker Up.
Are you so excited?
I'm really excited. I love sour candy, so I can't wait. I'm really waiting for that level right there, because I think I'm gonna breeze through. Maybe I'm being too overconfident, too cocky right here, but I think these few I'm gonna breeze through, but those are what I think I'm really excited for.
No, yeah, these ones, I hope they get you, to be honest, just so we can see your reaction.
Yeah.
But you did say you like sour candy.
Yeah.
So this is a good game for you to play.
Yeah.
Would you say, though, that you're sensitive to it, even though you like it?
I think sort of. So when it comes to like regular candies that are like sour, I think I'm okay. But when it comes to like the warheads and like the toxic waste, that's like, those are like sour candies, like they're meant to be sour. Right. So I think I'm a bit more sensitive to them, but I think I've eaten them long enough. I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna be solid. Exactly. I've been training for this like Rocky, just pop one in your mouth. Yeah.
So are you ready for level 1?
Yeah, all right. So this is the first one, right? All right. Super lemon.
I'm so excited to see how you react to candy. I hope you think this one's sour.
Pear one, yeah.
We're gonna see.
All right, we'll see. Covered in some citric acid right here.
Okay. So, a lot of people watched you when they were growing up, from all different types of acting projects that you've been in, Disney Channel, all that. Yeah. Since you were 4 years old. But what were the top 3 things that you'd say cemented your childhood?
I think in terms of like me as like a consumer. Yeah. Like a bunch of things that like cemented my childhood. I love Spider-Man so much. So like all those things of like the Spider-Man TV shows, animated TV shows. I used to watch Avatar and TMNT, and then Malcolm in the Middle. I used to watch that with my brother all the time. So those are sort of like shows that like kind of cemented my childhood experience. But in terms of like my projects, I'd have to say just like acting in general, just like being around like adults and everything, kind of like it gave me a bunch of other perspectives and experience that kind of made my childhood more. It just gave me so much like life experiences that I felt like was so valuable to my acting career later on, like now that I'm like realizing that. So that kind of cemented my childhood in terms of acting, right? Yeah. But in terms of like the consumer, like just like I said, like Spider-Man and all this stuff, like I just that was all my childhood for me. I had like Spider-Man blankets, Spider-Man. You were like a mega fan. I'm a mega fan. So yeah.
Did you think though when you were watching like Spider-Man and all that, did you watch as like, oh, I want to be in that? Or you just like were genuinely just obsessed with it?
This is there it is. Okay, I had to focus for a second. Yeah, definitely. Like for me, my dream role has always been to play Spider-Man. So like when I was watching it, I never kind of thought like, oh wow, like Spider-Man. Like I always thought the character Spider-Man was so cool, but that in a way that like I want to play him, because it was always like relating back to like acting and the passion for it. Like play him, because honestly, what I want to be is like Spider-Man in the comics. Like I want to have his powers and stuff. But the closest thing is I can play him right in live action. So yeah, it'd be really fun.
Okay, you did that with Sweet Now.
Yeah, that's super sweet now. It's like lemon candy for me. Yeah. It's
fine.
Great. Yeah. All right. Yummy. Okay. So
which one are we going?
I love blue. I love blue a lot. And this one came with a cluster of blue, green, yellow.
Okay, you just decided to eat the whole thing. Okay. Wow. So you are starring. Is a little bit sour?
That is more sour.
I can't believe you eat all those.
That is a little bit more sour than the other one. I may be regretting grabbing so many, but
Okay, so you are starring in the new summer film Incoming.
Yeah.
Gonna be on Netflix. Yeah. Slay. You did post about it on Instagram. So it's about 4 high school students that go to their first party. Yeah. But what would be you're at a party, your crazy party story, if you had one from your real life?
Crazy party story. You know what was really cool? From the Incoming rap party. Yeah. They had it at a bar. I'm like actually. That one is getting to me. Maybe I was
maybe
literally
it's the that one in your mouth.
Yeah.
Did they break up yet?
They're breaking up. Therefore, they're becoming more sour. Yeah. I'm tasting them individually. The rap party was at a bar, But the four, like including myself, the 4 main boys, we're all underage for drinking, right? But what was really cool was that we kind of went to the bar and we started. I came up with the idea to order these like ginger beer shots.
Yeah.
And then you would take them down and they would burn, right? So it was like the whole
kind of
thing.
like you're drinking.
And we were like acting like we're like drunk and everything. It was just really fun, and it was one of the most fun casts that I've ever worked with. So really, it was just such an amazing party experience, and it really felt like we were those 4 boys, you know,
like in real life.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God, that's so fun.
Yeah.
A lot. Have you seen? Are you on TikTok a lot?
Kind of like
scroll?
in terms of like scrolling,
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah.
Did you see all the edits from just like a little teaser from Incoming?
From Incoming, I did.
All the the little.
Fans, I see fans like do their own edits and they tag me in them, and I think they're so talented because I'm like, I don't know anything about editing and everything. Shout out to you guys that do the editing for this, but you know, I think that it's so cool that they're able to do this, and the passion that they show for it is so amazing. And I think it's just like crazy to see how many of them come up with these amazing edits and stuff. So yeah, I'm just like, I can't wait to see when it comes out. What are they gonna do with that?
That's gonna be like game over because they I think got like a 5-second clip of you boys, and that's everywhere. I'm like, the movie, like, where'd you get this? Like, I'm trying to find where that clip is. I'm like, the fans are crazy. Like, they will find everything. Yeah. So when the movie comes out, you have to rescroll.
I know.
And, like, look up your name and the hashtag.
Exactly.
That's gonna be crazy. In Incoming, are you like your character in real life?
I'd say like maybe like an eighth or a quarter because
What's your name in it?
Connor. I can't spoil too much, but what I can say, and you can kind of see that in like some of the photos, he's a bit of a hothead. Yeah. And a potty mouth. Oh. That I can relate.
That was kind of fun though.
Yeah. Oh, that was super fun. That I can't relate to because my mom, when I was a kid, I have 2 other siblings. Yeah. Older siblings. My mom, I watched my brother get his mouth washed with soap for swearing. So that was like a trauma. I was like, no.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, exactly. Can't catch me lacking, no. So, you know, so that was like really fun. And so that I can't really relate to him. But sometimes, I will say, sometimes like I can be a bit hot-headed in some moments. So I could like, I had to like tap into that and like,
You're like,
bring that out, you know.
Yeah. You're probably like watching out for your mom with the soap.
Exactly.
Like, oh God, no, please.
Off camera, you know, exactly.
Okay, how about the 8 in your mouth?
It's super sweet now, which is great. It was like I think that's every sour candy, right? It's like, you know, it's like starts out super sour, but
those are ones like though you can eat for fun.
Yeah.
Because they get so good after. Yeah. Okay, are you ready for 3?
Yeah. All right.
Ready for 3?
Yeah. All right.
What color are we gonna go with?
I'm gonna choose red.
Okay.
I like strawberry, so maybe this is strawberry.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a little game. This is fact or fiction. So there are things about you.
That one is. That one's a little bit more.
You're gonna say if it's true or false. These are things about you. Okay?
Okay.
So you have had 3 wins in 5 nominations thus far in your acting career. Yeah.
I think that's true.
It is true.
It is true. Okay. All right. I got it.
Do you ever think about like how much you're killing it? Like, do you ever just think about that?
I'd say when it's like pointed out like that, sometimes it feels surreal because for me, I love my craft so much that sometimes it can get like so engulfed in it. Yeah. And then when I take a step back, I realize what my work has actually done. You know, so I think it's so amazing. I think, you know, I like to thank everybody in my life because sometimes, you know, they help me get to where, you know, I care so much about it. And then, you know, kind of seeing the bigger picture of all these awards. Because honestly, I didn't even know. Like,
that's why I was like, I wonder if he even processes that.
Like, I attend these events and I know that I'm like nominated, but I'm like, whoa. You know,
I won.
I won. Yeah.
No, that's so crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, fact or fiction? The high, you're watching Disney Channel, your Wand ID, is as fun as it seems.
It is, I would say it's more fun than it actually seems. Because what it is, it seems like it's just like a little thing like that. But what was really fun about my wand, is it Wand ID? Yeah, it's a Wand ID.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Was that I was able to like kind of brainstorm what I was going to do with it. Because the first Wand ID, I think, I like brainstormed that I would like pop into like a s'mores, I think. It like turned into a s'more. I think the wand turned into a s'more.
Was that your idea?
Yeah, it was. So I think that's so fun, right? They're like they don't just do like a generic thing. They're like, okay, you're gonna do this. You know, I think it was really fun. They like sat me down. They're like, hey, what do you think about this? And I was like, oh yeah, but what about this? And it was like really collaborative. And then it's just a bunch of kind of points, and then you just do the little thing.
Yeah.
And then
what do you hold? Like a green stick?
It's like a green stick, or like, I don't remember if it was green or blue, but it was like colorful, and it was like a stick. Yeah, exactly. And then in post, you just see what
there it is. There's
yeah, exactly. There it is.
Ears.
That's what they did.
How long did it take you? Like, you do it in one day?
Yeah, in one day. Yeah. We did. It was really fun. We did. Mallory, Will, and I in a day in a studio. We did ours. So it was really fun.
Sick.
Yeah, the studio was actually really fun because it it was like an old timey feel, like diners kind of style.
Yeah.
And they had a Super Mario Bros. Arcade, and I was just
arcade?
It was just like a Super Mario Bros. Like the one with like Donkey Kong like rolling the barrels. So much fun.
So you're just over there.
I was over there.
I'll be over here, guys.
I was exactly. Yeah. If you need to find me, I didn't disappear. I was just over there.
You were still there.
Exactly.
You were still present.
Yeah.
Is it at like where you filmed Bunk'd in the Disney lot?
No. I think we filmed it. It was a while ago, but I think we filmed it outside the Disney lot.
Yeah. Secret location. Yeah.
Secret location. Undisclosed location.
Yeah. Okay. Fact or fiction? The cast of Bunk'd all gets along in real life.
Fact.
I talked to all of you. And I was like, we love each other.
Yeah, no, fact. We went through so much together, and we went through so many years together. I mean, we really, also, it was like we were 10 years old, I think, at the time. It was just like, it was so much fun. First of all, like, we went through so many crazy shenanigans together. In the first 3 episodes of Will, Mallory, and I's, like, this like Bunk'd. We were in a bouncy house.
You're like, okay.
Attacked by a bear. And then I don't remember. It was another one that was like crazy. But anyway, point is that it was just so much fun that I don't know how we couldn't have have become friends. You know?
Yeah. Do you remember? Or we're not getting into Bunk'd right now because that's a different question.
Yeah.
But anyways, you all get along. Okay, and then last one. So Mason Thames, that's how you say it. Mason Thames is as cool in real life as he is on set.
Yeah, fact, completely. Like I said before, the us 4 boys, I felt like it was like amazing casting because we were all awesome. Like I had met Ramon he did a show called Just Roll With It, I think, on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
And so, we meet each other at different events, right? Yeah. But actually being able to work with him was so much fun. And then obviously, Mason, I had never worked with him before, but he's so chill, so cool. I mean, honestly, it was just awesome working with all the 4 boys. Bardia too, the other kid was awesome. So it was an amazing cast. Got to do a bunch of shenanigans. It was just cool, fun Easter egg behind the scenes. I don't know. It was like we were eating hot Cheetos all the time.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to get our hands dirty because like we're shooting and all that stuff.
Yeah, red fingertips.
Yeah, exactly, red fingertips on camera. So what it was is like Mason like broke off like a fork, broke off one of the like prongs, right? And then used it because it perfectly fit the Cheeto. And then it was like perfect. So it was like
stabbing.
Exactly. So
hot
all of us, we just had like all these like broken forks, just like spooning all this hot Cheetos.
You need to create that.
I know.
They,
it's like a product. Exactly.
You're like, we actually thought of this on the set of Incoming and the whole thing. We ate hot Cheetos to survive.
This is gonna become big. We're gonna market it, ads on TV. It's gonna come with every hot Cheeto bag.
And the little press bags, you know how sometimes Netflix sends them out?
Exactly.
You need to have a hot Cheeto bag with that. Yeah. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Do you know it's coming out in August?
Yes, August 23rd.
Do you have a premiere for it? Do you know?
I think so. I don't know exactly when.
So you'll come together with the boys and the cast
for sure.
Then?
Yeah.
Because you see them in LA?
Yeah, I saw Mason and Ramon and Bardia a couple of other times outside of the set.
Yeah.
Did a couple of reshoots too. So I did. So honestly, yeah. We saw each other outside again. Like we really bonded as a cast and everything.
I feel like you'll be friends for life. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like when you do
honestly,
a movie like that.
It was because it was so tight knit. Again, it was like those 4 stuff. I spent so much time. I can't like delve into it, but I spent so much time with like especially Ramon, and so like it really just felt so solidified. Especially since it's comedy, so it's so lighthearted and everything. It's great.
Yeah. You said 3 was a little bit.
Yeah, 3 was a little bit more, just because it hit my tongue, and then there was like a big amount of it, and I was like, oh, what the? But after that, it quickly actually
got sweet.
I felt like these were more just because I ate like a cluster of them. That was more unbearable than that.
That was your fault. So
I know.
We told you just had to eat one.
I know. I just picked up the cluster and just put it in my mouth.
Okay, these are sticky, but choose which one you want in there.
Hopefully
what color?
Hopefully I don't get another cluster.
Okay, but before you eat it, so this is, I call it memory lane, but it doesn't really make sense to be memory lane, but we're going to call it memory lane. So, obviously, you had an untraditional childhood, you could say.
Yeah.
But we're going to compare your life to traditional childhood stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm going to list off things, and you're going to say what your version of that was.
Of course.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you don't answer, obviously you need another one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, ready? You can eat it now.
Yeah.
Did you do the beat test? Did you ever have to, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, so in gym, did you have a gym class ever? Like, did they require you to have physical exercise?
You know, I did, but I didn't have a gym class.
Okay.
So
you
actually, exactly.
Yeah, so the beat
I did have to do a physical test, though, at one point.
like the physicals in gym, where you have to do, like, the vertical,
when I did it, they had this, like, cringy video in the background. I was like, oh, do a push-up. 1, 2.
No way.
Like, oh my God, man.
Like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done.
No, actually, like, I was just, like, doing it quickly and all the stuff, and I was like...
They're like, you fail.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to listen.
I'm like, what?
Okay, so the beep test. Yeah. So basically, there's lines. It's horrible. It's hell. The beep test is terrible. So you have to, like... Within the beep, go to the other end of the gym, touch the line, and come back, and it gets like
suicides.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
but it's like state testing, like with the beep test.
Yeah.
So, but you didn't have that.
I didn't have the state testing thing, but I do. I play tennis, and I was part of my country club's tennis team.
Okay, so you're.
So we were doing suicides and everything,
all
and like
the time.
exercise and stuff. Yeah. So honestly, that was bad.
That might have been worse than the beep test.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, exactly. But it was fun. At least I was playing a sport. I mean, actually, I feel like just like doing suicides just for like a test like that would suck. You know, like at least I'm doing this to like hit my forehand, right? It's like, you know.
You're like, for a reason. This is like not for a reason. Exactly. Okay, next one. So, did preteen dances or a homecoming?
Mm-hmm. So my version was kind of it was really cool. I feel like it's such a cool thing that Disney does. They were hosting a bunch of like things called like balls. So it's like Emerald Ball, Rainbow Ball, all this stuff. So I thought it was super cool because those were kind of my homecoming and like
school dances.
Because it was like a party with a bunch of other Disney kids that were like my same age. So it's so much fun. So really, that was like the equivalent I had.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. But they had like Emerald Ball, Rainbow Ball.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
How often do they have those?
Every year.
That's so sick.
It was really cool. And what was even cooler was like the parties themselves were maybe even better than than your like typical one. Just because like they had at one point they had sushi at one of them.
They like catered the parties.
Like they had one where it was like it's not like a fake tattoo. It was like the spray tattoos. So cool. I got one. It was like an Ace of Spades tattoo right here. I was like,
regular dentists don't have that.
I was making that joke because I had like a suit on. I'm like, always have an ace up my sleeve.
So you dressed up.
Yeah. Everybody dressed up. You needed to have like, it was like, the event was basically, the cool thing about the event was that you needed to have like an item of the certain color. So like the Emerald Ball, you need to have like a green item.
Oh, that's sick.
I had like a green tie.
Yeah.
And then the Rainbow Ball, you needed to have like something a little bit more colorful, like a colorful outfit. So I went like pink and blue and all that stuff. So it was cool. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so sick.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Were you around Disney Channel games? Like, were you on Disney Channel then?
No, I don't think so. I think I missed that one.
I was.
But we did one. If you're talking about like kind of like
cast challenge each other.
Yeah. That was, we actually did something similar to that on the set of Bunk'd.
Yeah.
The AD team and the crew was so cool. They like set up. We called it the Bubble Wrap Olympics.
I think Mallory mentioned this.
Yeah.
She did. Yes, where you like ran into each other.
Basically, we were holding, like, we had these like suits. I don't know why we had the suits. I think it was like an episode thing, but we had all these like bubble suits. And like we were basically like running into each other.
Yeah.
I didn't win many challenges, but one challenge I did win was like basically you had to like roll and like do a roll race. I won.
You're like, I did this one. That must have been a core memory for you and her because you both said that.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Like, trust me, it was like just the whole cast wearing these ridiculous bubble suits and just running into each other.
That's so fun though.
Yeah, it was. It was really fun.
With the little dances and also like the cast, like that's fun.
Yeah.
We like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever go to Hollister with your friends? On the Hollister fad. Do you remember that era?
I don't remember that era. I have gone, like, I've gone to Hollister and, like, gone with some friends. But, like, I don't think it's, like, the same thing of, like, that era. I don't know if, like, just, like...
It's, like, the cologne, the Sean cologne.
Yeah, exactly, no.
Like, all that.
I don't think I went, like, through that era. But, like, I've gone, like, especially with the Bunk'd and everything, we've gone places and stuff and done stuff together. So, like... kind of that whole like going to a store and like try on clothes and stuff. I've done that, but you know, it's like not the. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's the Hollister
the core
thing.
like,
Yeah, exactly.
Hollister thing.
Yeah.
Okay, did you have Heelys?
No, you know what's funny? I missed that trend because I think I was a little young for the Heely trend.
What about moon shoes? Do you remember moon shoes?
No.
That commercial always was on in between Bunk'd episodes.
It was? Oh, man.
It's like the same thing, like the shoes.
Yeah. I missed the trend of the Heelys, but I wanted Heelys so badly and I was looking everywhere for them and I didn't know where to find them. But I like, to this day, somebody gave me a pair of Heelys, I'd be like ecstatic.
We're getting you
like,
Heelys.
Yeah,
We're literally getting you Heelys.
It's like, I just thought the concept is so cool. You know, I think
you're a sneakerhead and you didn't have Heelys.
I know. I mean, I became a sneakerhead as like, I wouldn't say recently, but like I became a sneakerhead in the past like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, so not when Heelys
So
was around.
not when Heelys was around, exactly.
But they're actually really fun.
You know, you could
have rode them around Disney the set.
Yeah, exactly. You know, just like start skating around set.
They're the best.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Summer vacations. So what was your time period of when you weren't, like, what time of year were you not filming?
Well,
not just Disney Channel.
Summer, we were actually filming sometimes, which was funny because it was summer camp, so it was kind of fun. And also we were going through so many awesome, crazy things. So it was like, and also school's out, so it's like, you know, it's fun. We were just on the lot doing crazy shenanigans. Winter time, actually, like Christmas time. Yeah. Most of the time we have off. So like summer vacation was like kind of a thing, but winter vacation was actually more of a thing. I've gone skiing and stuff like that. Yeah. I like that. I'm also from Canada, so you know the cold. You know.
You're fine with
that.
It.
Exactly.
You know about the cold.
Yeah, exactly. So you know it's really fun when you get to go. Sometimes you have like weekends and. Drink break. Yeah. Weekends and also hiatuses. So you know we can do. I remember one hiatus. Will took me to the Porsche Experience.
Oh my God, he's obsessed.
Yeah,
he's obsessed
with Porsche. I got more into cars knowing
because
Will,
of Will.
And now I'm super into cars, specifically older cars. I love older cars.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Will.
Thank you. Yeah, he got me like way more into cars, which is so cool, especially Porsches.
Yeah.
And he took me to the Porsche Experience Center where it was like a birthday gift he gave to me. It was like. They put you in a 911 GT3 RS and like race around the track.
That's fun.
Literally launch from 0 to 60 in a straight. In the first straight
like seconds?
Is Will was timing it. It was 2.1 seconds.
No.
0 to 60, 2.1 seconds, or like 2. It was like 2 point something seconds.
Will would know the exact.
Exactly.
Will would know the exact.
And just launch and like it's better than a roller coaster because you feel like this like you're like thrown back. And then it's so amazing. Yeah. He goes one around like racing, and then the second way around, he tells you every single step he's doing. So it's like, oh, I'm shifting to third gear here, I'm braking here, I'm accelerating here, shifting gears. It's like it's like a master class in racing. It's so amazing. And my dad, my brother, and his dad and him and we all got to do it. It was awesome.
Is it the Porsche track like outside of LA? Like an hour outside of LA on the way to San Diego?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that looks oh my God. It looks like
I highly recommend it. It's super fun.
And that was your birthday gift from him?
Yes.
What a good birthday gift.
I know.
We'll crush that.
Yeah,
he really crushed that. Okay, are you ready for 5?
Yeah, I mean that one. It was slower because I feel like this one was
takes like 5 seconds.
This one was like an immediate like reaction. Then that one was like I felt the sweetness and actually I felt like almost the sour was inside. It was funny.
It takes like 5 long seconds for that to kick in. So you think you're fine and then you're just not fine. You were fine, but
I was fine.
This one is the most, I would say, claimed to be the most sour.
Okay.
A little bit, but you'll be fine.
Wish me luck.
A little bit, biting a little bit. Okay.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah. So we
that
did.
That one's hard. My God.
You can spit it out. You need to spit it out.
I'm good.
Okay. Don't. Wow. Just know you're not against. I'm not forcing you.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of am.
For the lawyers.
For the lawyers, you can spit it out.
Exactly.
Okay, so we kind of talked about it, but you're gonna spill a Bunk'd secret.
Okay.
You never told anybody. Nobody knows about it.
Okay.
Secret.
Wow. Wow.
See, this is sour
I thought
candy.
I knew sour candy.
No.
I don't know.
Pucker Up will teach you quite quickly
God.
about sour candy.
I'm literally puckering up right now. Oh my God. I'd say one Bunk'd secret. I can't reveal too much, but on the lot during the summer, we didn't have any school. So that meant that we were roaming the lot a lot.
Fun.
Then that meant that sometimes, you know, as young kids will do, we get into some trouble.
Yeah.
So bottom line is that during the summer of season 4,
being specific,
we got into a bit of trouble with the people on our lot.
Okay. What were you doing on the lot?
Let's just say we were throwing some pranks and, you know, going to some sets, you know. But all in good fun. And bottom line,
we were kids.
Nobody got super angry. We just, you know, we were kids, just playing around, you know. It was fun.
When you say pranking other cast members or other cast of shows?
Other cast of shows.
You're not gonna say the show.
I know. I'm not gonna say the show.
I would make you eat another one usually, but you don't have to, because you did still spill a secret, but you are withholding information. But other casts.
I'm staying secretive. I gotta hold the cards.
Yeah,
you know?
you have to.
Maybe next time. You know.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Exactly. We get the cast name.
Exactly. Yeah.
Were you close to any other kids that were not on Bunk'd but other shows, like separate than the ones you were pranking?
Yeah. So there was another show called Sydney to the Max.
Yeah. Ava. Ava was in it.
It was actually Christian. Christian J. Simon, I think that's his full name.
Was he the main guy?
Yeah. He was in the main cast completely. He was the best friend of the dad in the past.
Okay, yeah.
So he was awesome. I got to see him at other events and all that stuff. I went to like a Hot Rods event with Will, and he was there, and it was awesome. And he brought his little brother, and he's super cool. So if anybody else, other than Ramon, right? Right now, I got closer to him, right? But during the time, probably Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You guys were pranking.
Yeah, I know.
You're like, don't give us free time. We'll take full advantage.
No, exactly.
We'll take full advantage. Oh my God, that's crazy. Who do you talk to most these days? Will?
Yeah, I would say Will. Just because, like, really in terms of, like, the show kind of, like, brought us so together because we had so many storylines together. We also were, like, best friends in the show. So it really just brought us closer. And Israel... one of the things that I always loved so much from my time in Bunk'd was the unity of Grizzly Cabin. It's just like, whenever there
People are going to love hearing that.
Whenever there was a Grizzly Cabin episode, I just loved it. It was it was just like, let's go. Yeah. It's like, let's go, you know. I just felt like it's so cool, and obviously, you know, they were some of my friends, you know, at the time. So it just felt so cool. So yeah, definitely. Will, you know, Israel, Grizzly Cabin, Trevor, he joined. He's so cool. I still keep in touch with him, you know. So yeah, definitely those are some of the cast members. And obviously newer cast, right? I keep in touch with my cast members in Acapulco, you know, Fernando Carza and a bunch of other cast members. Also, there's a guy on that show, fun fact, his name is Rafa as well.
Yeah.
So usually sometimes we get confused because I worked with him I worked with him as of late, and it was like, oh, Rafa, come here, and it was like, oh, who? Which one? Which
Last
one?
name, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Which one?
PH or F?
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, and in incoming, you know, like I said before, I hung out with like, you know, Mason, and Moen and Bardia. So like really, just, you know, I think keeping in touch with a cast that, you know, is like you kind of felt a connection with is not that hard, right? Because like you already felt that kind of chemistry connection, so it's really fun.
And you were close outside of the show, so it's like you're just like natural to talk and communicate all the time. Okay, last one.
Last sour candy.
Yep.
The other
These
one
are
already
sticky.
burnt a hole. I'm gonna put it in the other cheek because that one burnt a hole through that one.
That one's done. That
one is done. Oh God.
See, it's fine. What's going on?
You know what?
It's fine.
That one was way worse.
Yeah, I told you. This one's just like, you're
you know why I don't like that one? It's bad. Like, the flavor of it is bad.
You're like, it's gross. It's nasty.
Like, oh, whoa.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
You're like, spoke too soon. It's like, wait a second.
Yeah, wait
a second.
Slow burn right there.
Okay, so you're going to reveal a Disney Channel secret in general.
Okay.
And did any other Disney show try to recruit you to their show? Like, not, it's like a fun guest star, but like, did they like, oh, come over, and Disney tried to get you to do a different show?
It's not much of a secret, but one thing that I felt was so, was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Was, that when we got to go to, Disney World to film some like promotion stuff. Oh my God.
Like just analyzing your face, I feel like you're like, wait a second.
They were like kind of letting us just like a day just roam the park, right? Do everything. And they gave us guides.
Oh, wow.
That you can grab guides for Disney World and Disneyland. Like just normally.
Yeah.
But these guys, I think they were doing, I heard at least from them that they were doing a bit more than a regular guide because we were like Disney Channel and everything.
Yeah.
Because usually a regular guide kind of like, you just have like a fast pass to everything. Right. It's not really that you get like any backstage access or anything. We were getting
full
backstage,
treatment.
like basically like all those doors you see at the amusement parks say like do not enter. Like
you were entering them.
We're entering them. We're going to the
You
back.
were going in the doors, yeah.
You like he's like where the workers like go through the back to get to where they need to go. We were going through those entrances and skipping the entire lines.
Like not fast pass line.
No, like it was like it's just like no line.
Right. Exactly. Right in the front of
right
the ride.
Yeah, so it was super cool.
A nice perk.
Exactly, a nice perk. And I think honestly a little secret because I don't think even me like I don't think like if I get a guide I don't think I'll get that same thing because it was like that Disney Channel special day thing. Also because we only had that day to kind of explore. Like we had other days that we were doing promotions, and then when the promotion would end, maybe you'd go on a ride or two, right? But we only had that day to like explore the park. Yeah. And it was really fun because like there was like no line. It's like honestly, we could go on a ride like 2-3 times because it was just like boom,
you're like, just back around, a circle. The do not enter doors go right to the front.
Yeah, exactly. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? That is that's a Disney secret, not Channel maybe, but that's a good Disney World secret. Okay, how was Pucker Up?
Oh, so much fun.
Okay, good.
So much.
You're not scared of the candy.
No, I'm not. The only ones that I was scared of were those two because if you look at it, look at the size of them. Look at the size of them. That's what scares me right there. But really, I mean, this one, I ate
that was your fault.
That was the flaw.
Your
the
fault.
cluster of them was too much.
That was your downfall.
Actually, wait, I don't want to grab the cluster again and make my same
you need to stop aiming for the ones that are clustered together.
Just grab them. Yeah, wait.
See, those are the good ones.
See?
Just a single one would have been fine.
Yeah, there it is.